Christmas. It's time for Vlogmas. And I think this year, more than any other year, we need this little bit of cheer in our lives. And that's why I decided to attempt, not going to make any promises, Vlogmas, because... Oh, you got a little reflection now. Let's see if we can make that go away. There we go. Because it's just been a rough year for everybody. I mean, I've not been myself. It's just been horrible. So anyhow, I thought I would give you a bit of our Advent, tell you what's upcoming, give you a few gift suggestions, and just spend this holiday time with you because I need it, and I hope you need it too, and I hope I can bring some cheer into your life by doing Vlogmas this year. Let's get started, okay? Okay. So one of the first things that I wanted to do was open my Advent package, and my Advent package came from Southern Skeins. I have been getting her box all year as a gift from my son Jamie and his wife Emily and my grandson Jacob. They know that we've been stuck in the house a little bit more than usual, and crochet is one of those things that relaxes me, and so they have gifted me with the Southern Skeins. It came with this project bag that I love. Red trucks. Who likes the red trucks? I know, I do. And the red cars. So anyhow, this is a very cute little flannel project bag. It feels like pajamas. I love it. The red inside. And let's see what's in box number 1 for Advent. This is called Mistletoe, and she dyes her own yarns there at Southern Skeins. These are all, of course, minis, which I'm going to be making into a shawl. And here you go. There is Mistletoe. I hope to get this worked up tonight so that I can show you tomorrow what my progress is on the shawl. My goal... Don't hold me to this because don't. My goal is to be able to each day crochet up the yarn I have gotten. So this is going in my little bag. Yay! Ready to set in my chair, get started. And that is Mistletoe. Alright. The second thing I want to show you is one of my first Christmas projects that I have finished. It is a pattern by Pamela's Adoring Crochet. This is a Christmas nightgown. I tweaked her pattern just a little only because of the colors that I had on hand, and I really wanted to get my doll dressed for Christmas. This is Ida May. What a name, right? I did know an Ida May. But anyhow, here's her little dress. If you go to Pamela's Adoring Crochet, and I will link her below, there is, you'll see that her pattern is a little bit different. I use the same pattern, just different colors, and I put a little snowman button there. A little Ida May, and she is ready for Christmas. I need to make her some little slippers, which will come. But I just want her to be dressed for the occasion. Miss Ida May. Actually, the Ida May I knew lived across from the church that I went to when I was growing up in rural West Virginia. And she had 4 boys. There was a set of twins and 2 others, and she lived in this house, and her husband had left her. And she really depended on the support of the community to help her raise those boys, and they are all just wonderful men now. She has passed away, but I remember the church going over and putting siding on her house until one of the boys was old enough to pull a mobile home up there for her to live in. And when we went to visit her and take her a meal one time, the boys were sleeping on mattresses, just in the living room with hand-me-down clothes. And, you know, these people, these women who just raised these magnificent young men, these godly men and hardworking men, on next to nothing, just warmed my heart. You know, it's just, how did they do it? They had to do it with the determination of the Lord and just pure determination of themselves. So anyhow, the next category that I'm going to do is when the boys were little, we always did a Jesse tree with them. And a Jesse tree is simply symbols that you put on your Christmas tree that resemble the stories of from creation to the birth and resurrection of Christ. And so the first symbol that you put on a tree for a Jesse tree is an apple. And that represents Adam and Eve. And so today I'm going to do an apple to put on our tree. Our tree is not up, but it will go up this next weekend. Or maybe before. I'm not sure. And we got a new tree this year, so we kind of have to figure it out. That's what happens when you get over 60. You have to figure it out. So, the apple represents Adam and Eve. This will be our first ornament on our Jesse tree. Now, I really want to give you some gift ideas on what you can get the men in your life. My oldest son happens to be, let me get the scissors. I'm going to slit this a little bit just so I can show it to you. My oldest son is really hard to buy for because he's not super hard to buy for as far as each year he picks up some new hobby and then he keeps some other hobbies. But anyhow, I have found this company on Etsy. If I can still find it, I'm going to link it below. I have bought a pick case for my son Jeremy for his birthday. Jeremy is a guitar player. Jamie is a guitar, mandolin, and banjo player. We bought him his first banjo years ago. But anyhow, here is the handmade pick case that I bought him. Like I said, it came off of Etsy. You open it up. You put the picks in there. Can you see that? How awesome is that? And you can carry that in your case. Keep your picks all in one spot or keep it by your chair and keep your picks all together in one place. So Jamie doesn't watch my channel. So that is one of the things that I got Jamie for Christmas this year. And also, he's an outdoorsman, made him a hat. This is just a simple, I don't even think I had a pattern. This is just one of those simple, you know, increase, increase, increase till you have it the size that you want, and then go from there. Okay, the last thing I want to do, another thing the boys and I did when we homeschooled, and this has been years ago, at least 12 years ago, if not more. I think I did this when Chris was 10. He's 29 now. Okay, 15 years ago. We did this. It was called The Names of Jesus, and it was a unit study written by a fellow homeschool mom, Karen Carew. She went by Mom Carew. It's a fun schooling unit, which used to be free, and I'm not even sure that they make these anymore, but I kept this because I knew I wanted to do it with my grandchildren as they got older, and they're probably not old enough to do it this year, but this is called The Names of Jesus, and every day you investigate a new name of Jesus and explore it, and they give Bible scriptures and things that you can do with your family through Advent to press home these points. So, day 1, Alpha and Omega. Let me read to you. It's Revelation 22:13. These are red letter words, meaning they were spoken by Jesus himself. Discuss the verse and the name. Talk about beginnings and endings. Learn the Greek symbols for Alpha and Omega. And this was always fun. The boys loved doing that. Learning the Greek alphabet. And then they asked you to keep a journal through Advent. And you are to write the symbols for Alpha and Omega in the journal. It says activity. Decorate your home with a Christmas banner showing the Greek symbols for Alpha and Omega. Use about a yard of felt for the background. Make a casing and insert a dowel, pole, or stick to hang it up. Use other colors of felt to cut out your decorations and glue them to the background, and that's Alpha and Omega. And we did ours on a much smaller scale. I think we did ours on an 8x11. But I just think this is a wonderful activity that you can do with your children, whether they're schooled, homeschooled, whether they are at home schooling now because of the COVID. Just something fun to do to make it special for the Christmas holidays. It's trying times, I know. Our governor speaks at 3, and I think we're probably going to go into some more severe lockdowns than what we're in now. What can you do? What can you do? I've never been through a pandemic before, so this is all new to me. So anyhow, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. And I hope to come back tomorrow and show you what I've made with my sweet little Advent Mini from Southern Skeins. And the apple that I've made to place on our tree to represent our Jessie tree. And maybe if I get around to it, the Alpha and Omega symbols from the Greek alphabet. So, we'll catch you on the next video, and just please have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.